Howdy, 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 and welcome, you beautiful viewer. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. Today we are going to be looking at Anomaly 2. In the Steam store, it says that it is the sequel to Anomaly 1, which I never played, so I don't really have an opinion about it. It does say that it is a tower defense game. Tower defense games are great if you're the sort of game player who loves things that are boring. I don't think I'm going to be able to give the most unbiased review, but I never pretended to be unbiased. I hate tower defense games. I think they're stupid. And if you like them, you're great and still wonderful because you watch my channel, but you're wrong. So let's jump into Anomaly 2. Oops, hey, that was weird. Okay. First thing you should know about this is the music for the menu screen is insanely loud. I turned it way the heck down so that it wasn't blasting my ears right through my skull. We're going to do story mode here. Rock bottom, the machines returned with one purpose, to annihilate the human race. Good. The one last hope for survival was a weapon called Project Shockwave. A desperate attempt to reclaim it turned out to be the 14th Platoon's last mission. It was the year 2028. I am not on the screen, and I'd like you to see my beautiful mug, so there we go. Hey, there I am. Ah, and it did that again. All right. Let's play. There's a thing in my heart that doesn't let me set games to the easiest difficulty setting, but when it's like a game that I don't enjoy... Anyway, no, I'm going to plan. Maybe this is the tower defense game that sells me on tower defense games. We don't know. We don't know.
Victory was just an illusion.
Darn straight.
They hit us again in 2021, multiplying like metal cockroaches. They covered the planet. We didn't stand a chance.
Okay.
The last hope for humanity's survival was a weapon developed by Earth's greatest scientist, Project Shockwave. By the time it was completed, it was too late. Humanity fell, and fell hard.
Captain Boyce, come in. This is General Roberts. What's your status? Boyce here. I'm half a click south of the 14th...
As someone who lives in the Rocky Mountains, I can tell you they look exactly like this.
Get away from that wreck. It can blow any second.
This isn't tower defense. This is a full-on RTS. Oh. Oh, left click to move. That's not an RTS. It's Diablo.
Good. I need you alive. Now head north and rendezvous with the 14th.
Oh no, that thing fell and I wasn't able to get past it. This is terrible. Okay, so maybe this is actually an RTS game. I think I actually remember on the store page it saying that it was like... that, like, tower defense meets RTS. How do I concentrate my fire? I guess I'm just running around watching the other guys play. Which is more or less tower defense.
Your men deserve some help. Stand by for activation of your repair ability.
Combat suit menu. Repair. Repair it.
Good work. Now stand
Thanks.
by for data regarding your combat suit abilities.
The repair ability fixes all vehicles within its range, as well as heals the commander. Try to deploy the repair ability where the damaged units can remain in its range for the longest time possible. You have to deploy abilities to support your units. To open an abilities menu, use the displayed key. The game will pause. Holding the same key lets you select the destination for the ability while paused. The number of abilities at your disposal is displayed on the left of the screen. As a shortcut, you can deploy an ability on the commander's location using the displayed keys. Also, you can select the ability from the icons row on the left side of the screen, then place it in the design.
Okay, so it is a tower defense game where I control this little dude running around. And I, during this tutorial, get the very exciting opportunity to place repairs for these tanks while they do all the fighting for me. Oh look, I can take damage, so that does technically make this a game. Yeah! I didn't hear what it was that my men won't stand a chance without, but I'm assuming it's repair ability, because that's the only thing I can do right now. Repair! Yeah! I guess if I wanted to maximize efficiency, I should have probably put that on the corner there, but I don't particularly want these tanks to survive. I feel terrible if you're watching this and you're a huge fan of tower defense. You're like, this is the best game ever made. I'm sorry, but you're wrong. I'm sure these tanks are going to blow up these ice crystals for me again. When you're hiking in the Rocky Mountains, which is something I do all the time, the hardest part is the huge spiky ice crystal that shoot out of the ground that you need a tank to get past. And these big dragon alien things that are always shooting at you. It's rough. Life out here is rough. Morph all units into Hellhounds. Double click on the units to morph them. Now we're talking. I assume they're going to keep walking this designated path. Ah! So I don't know if it's the tutorial that is making me recover health so quickly, or if my character is just a god among men. Oh no, I'll repair you, buddy! Ta-da! Oops. In the intro video to this game, it's on Steam, and then I played it as soon as I started the game. It had these two guys who were like, "Hey, we're rough and tough scavengers. Morph units into assault hounds to reach the enemy." Okay. I assume that's what they are now. And now I need to repair this one because it keeps getting murdered. And they're like, "Oh, we're going to go scavenge." And then they go to a military facility. And they're like, "Oh, let's just scavenge these military supplies. That'll go fine." And they see this gizmo on there that has a red light shining off of it. And they're like, "Ooh, that looks really powerful. Let's take that." And some scary soldier's like, "Oh, good news. Morph units into Hellhounds destroy the enemy hidden on both sides of the road." I don't really understand what good I'm doing here or why these guys needed me to show up in the first place, but, you know. But here's the thing. They were going to a military facility to rob their weapons. I don't think the threat to them was supposed to be that gizmo. I think it was supposed to be the fact that they were robbing a military facility. And I don't know, but I've been told that the military's kind of okay at defending themselves and their assets. I almost got him rounding the corner. See, I'm almost good at this game. I sure hope that this entire game is me walking along with these big, tough tank dudes and watching them fight on my behalf while I repair them.
Down there, they brought the whole family. Keep your heads down, boys. We don't want to get their attention.
Oh, that double click was unintentional, but now I'm glad for it. Now, the last time it told me to morph them was so that they could reach the destination. I assumed they moved faster in tank form, but I'm starting to think that that wasn't the case, and I don't know what the difference between the two forms is. But we'll turn them into the walkers, because those seem to be way better at shooting. Oh no, sustaining heavy damage! You poor thing. Ooh, I got a combo, and I accidentally turned that guy back into a tank. No, I don't want you to die!
I love the smell of napalm in the morning. Enemy eliminated.
So, I've never smelled napalm, but there's something that always gets referred to all the time in like books or whatever, and that's ozone, the smell of ozone. And I feel like when people talk about it, I'm supposed to know what ozone smells like, and I'm just going to be honest with you, I don't. So let's assume it smells like farts.
We made it. This must be the research station.
Made it to the research station.
What is this? The Tin Can Jamboree? General, we got a lot of structures here, all alien origin. The research station is still standing. It houses invaluable data on Project Shockwave. Acquiring that data is your primary objective, boys. All right, people, you heard the General. Move out.
Sure excited to help these gentlemen as they fulfill the primary objective of something data.
Looks like a death trap, Captain. I don't like it. Death traps are our specialty, soldier. Lock and load. Captain, focus on
Oh.
reaching that research station.
Engine station with the commander.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I just realized my face is covering up part of the UI. Don't worry, I got you covered. I got you covered, buddy. Check this out. Wah, 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 wah. Okay, we're going to go and move that to the bottom, and then we're going to move it to the right. There. Now I bet the game makes a lot more sense to you because you can see that there was a wrench in the top left corner. I hope that helped you out.
In position. I'm going in. Captain Poise, report.
Yeah, I hope there's something in there.
Seems to me all the data on Shockwave is right here. Dr. Xander was right.
There it is. Found all of it.
Initiating transmission to Xander's research base. Manhattan, you read me? Loud and clear, Captain. It's a new day for humanity. I'm downloading your transmission. Whoa! What the hell?
Oh no! Shocking twist of events! Aliens have shown up!
We got tin cans.
That hasn't happened 1,000 times.
Boys, you must complete the transmission, no matter what. All units, hold your position and wait for your captain.
Oh, they morphed themselves into the tanks again. I don't understand what's going on because I don't have control of what's going on, but it looks like we're doing okay.
Get some, get some.
Aw, if I was there to place a wrench field, that guy would have been fine.
Complete. Let's roll out. Roll out where, sir? We can't.
Oh no!
14, you read me. 14. Captain Boyd.
Okay, I do have a soft spot for games that
Boys, come in.
kill your character during the tutorial. It's, I mean, you know, it happens down and then. It's not like it's the only time I've ever seen that. Oh, the 14th platoon. But it makes me happy. Darn straight. Project Shockwave data transfer successful at the cost of Captain Poise's life. He was a man of grace and poise. The machines returned with one purpose. Oh, we already read this. Normal. That went fine.
We're survivors of the war. Banded together in huge convoys, we searched the frozen tundra for food and supplies. My convoy is called Yukon. I started training with a simulator to get the hang of the combat suit. The greatest military toy since gunpowder.
Aw, yeah.
First Lieutenant Simon Lynx, 4,213 miles north of the Anomaly.
Oh, so it's like a documentary about the people.
First Lieutenant Simon
Surrounded
Lynx, this is
Anomaly.
Colonel Ellen Bolt, commander of Convoy Yukon. I'll be the one who's training you. I need you to be in full command of the Special Mission Unit. Let's get started, Lynx. This is your tactical map. On it, and only on it, you can choose your squad's path. You start here, near the 3 training towers. You can change your squad's route on each crossroad. To do that, just click on an arrow until it turns the way you need. Now plan a route that leads you to the safe zone.
My goodness.
There are 2 ways to plan a route for your squad in tactical view. Left-click arrows on crossroads to change the path for the squad. Left-click an empty crossroad to set a path to it.
I see. Okay, I gotcha. So what they've done here is they've taken the tower defense game. They've somehow managed to take agency away from the player because you don't even get to place the defenses. You are the invaders. I don't know. Maybe I'm just griping for the sake of griping at this point. Let's see. So I need to find the safe zones right there. So if I click there.
Good. The simulation starts now.
Oh, good. And I'm this dude.
These are the assault hounds, the pride of the convoy.
So I guess I set my destination for the safe zone. I'm going to run along with these guys.
Assault hounds start with a slow fire rate and minor damage capability.
I want to morph them, but I kind of want to wait for her to tell me to morph them.
But if they keep firing, their rate of fire increases.
Yeah, okay. Good thing I didn't morph them. Can I morph them? I cannot. It wouldn't even have let me.
To inflict more damage, keep your squad firing.
So I just went through what I thought felt an awful lot like a tutorial, but now I'm like in an actual gaming tutorial. And here's the thing. People have opinions and opinions about tutorials, because
The
like...
round indicator over the assault hound displays its firepower.
That makes sense. Like...
This is the tech analysis of the vehicle.
Don't let me interrupt you, Colonel Bolt.
The
Oh,
Assault Hound has considerable firepower and good range. Its rate of fire increases when firing and reaches maximum power after 12 seconds. Its cannons cool down quickly though, so you should constantly keep enemies in its path. The unit's rate of fire should be considered high.
okay, so what I was saying is I was actually talking to a friend, and she said, oh, games shouldn't have tutorials. And that's crazy. Every game has a tutorial. Some just have really bad ones.
Now the towers are hiding between buildings on both sides of the road. I strongly suggest you morph your squad into hellhounds.
And I'm sure it'll explain why hellhounds are better here. I hope. And the thing about the tutorial is I think the best way to do it is make it feel like you're actually getting
This is
something
the
done.
hellhound designed for urban warfare. It's equipped with 2 independent flamethrowers.
Yeah, I've seen this. Because this game has already run a tutorial. And now having run the tutorial, it's running a second one that looks like a simulation. And the problem is, right now it feels like there's nothing at stake.
Close quarters combat.
So I'm just watching my character play a video game, essentially. And so your winning tutorials are like in Assassin's Creed, where you've got Altair is setting off the events of the story, which I actually don't have Assassin's Creed in my Steam library. I'm so sorry about that.
And equipped with 2 independent flamethrowers with a high rate of fire.
That's true.
The flamethrowers can set towers on fire and
They
do
can.
additional damage as they burn.
Well, I admit I was griping about not having enough information before. They are making up for that now by telling me something and telling me the exact same thing again. Something's blowing up. Oh my goodness.
Ignore the tremors. We're catching some heat out here in the real world, but we got it covered. Focus on your training.
It's like when they give you that
Coming
like
up to a fork in
faux
the road.
tutorial
Which route the
in
squad
Call of
takes
Duty,
is all up to you.
where it's like, oh, you're just training. Oh, actually, terrorists are attacking you. Control.
You can change your squad's path now.
Okay, yes I will. Yeah, but here's the thing.
Remember, you can morph
I know I've been
your
really
units into
private
different
about
forms
my
whenever you
opinion
need to.
on tower defense games, but the problem I have with
Although you
them
may want to
is
destroy
it's like
all the
watching
towers, it's not
other
necessary for the
people
success of your
play a
mission.
game. Well, it's like, you go play this fun game where you walk slowly down a set path and shoot things off to the side, and I'll watch you do it. And it's not my jam. So again, if you're a tower defense lover, I'm so sorry about this. Also, I'm out of repair things, so I think I'm about to die in the tutorial. Which, that sounds about right. That sounds about right for my skill level. Yep, here we go. Well, now we get to see what death in the game within the game is. Oh, there's a repair. Wait, no, I'm going to save you, buddy! Aw, that's a real shame. Mission failed. Listen, you've seen now the first 15 minutes of Anomaly 2. If you like tower defense games, maybe you'd like it. In terms of the game being what it wants to be, the controls feel smooth. I feel like the game responded to me in the very few instances where I had agency to tell the game what to do. So, as a tower defense game, probably, I don't know, 8 stars out of 12. Something like that. The chance I will come back to this game, 1 star out of 12. 1. because I haven't decided yet if Zero should be allowed. I just am not interested in this kind of game. This did nothing to change my mind. I watched robots walk down the street and shoot at aliens while I barely participated. Meh. So, thanks so much for watching. You, individually, are the best viewer in the world, and I'm so glad you came. Take care.